In this video, I'm going to reveal 3 immediate signs of a toxic relationship so you can invest your time into creating healthy relationships with healthy men who will treat you like the queen that you are. So stay tuned because I'm going to get started in just a moment. I'm Jason Silver, the dating coach for ambitious women. On this channel, Attract Great Guys, we explore the truth about men and how you can attract a committed, loving relationship with a great guy. Please hit that red subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you can get notified of my upcoming VIP trainings. Now let's jump into these 3 immediate signs of a toxic relationship. Number 1, he makes regular withdrawals from your emotional bank account. Withdrawing from your emotional bank account is when we take away from someone's happiness or well-being. And we can do that by being critical, by not being trustworthy, or just by not being nice or considerate. But you can make deposits when you are trustworthy, when you do keep commitments, when you are complimentary. It's just making someone feel good. John Gottman has this magic ratio where he says that for every 5 deposits, you can have 1 withdrawal, and that makes for the magical happy relationship ratio. Now here's some examples of emotional withdrawals. You call that clean? If that is the quality of cleanliness that matches your standards, okay, if that's the who that you are. Yeah, I'm going out tonight with people. You need to know exactly where I'm going every second. I don't know where I'm going. How insecure are you? If you notice that the guy you're with is character assassinating you, getting overly defensive, or just being rude, and you're experiencing these negative emotions or any fearful insecurities, there's a good chance that you're on the path of toxicity, and that he is just withdrawing from your emotional bank account and not being a real value add in your life. Number 2, dodging difficult discussions. If you're both avoiding each other when it comes to talking about and solving problems, this is a sign that you're dodging difficult conversations. Some of the most common difficult discussions surround sex, money, and personal deep desires. A lot of my clients come to me and are afraid to talk about what they really want, because it's terrifying to vocalize what we really want with the fear that we might not get it. I had another client who was really concerned about her boyfriend's drinking habits. She felt like he acted differently when he was drinking, just not really there or present with her, but she didn't want to sound overly controlling. So what typically happens, these thoughts obsess in your mind, or these women, they talk to me about it, they talk to their friends, but they never address it with their boyfriend. Typically because they're terrified of the consequences. What if they lose him? What if he gets upset? But the inability to discuss these difficult topics, if you can't do it now, then you're never going to have enough communication skills to sustain a long-term relationship, because you're not being honest with each other. You're afraid of being honest. And let's be real here. A relationship that's not built on honesty is toxic, and it doesn't have a chance of survival. So you have to ask yourself this question. The guy that you're in a relationship with, the guy that you eventually marry, do you want to be able to talk to him? What kind of relationship do you really want? Do you want a healthy one where you can actually confide in each other? Or do you want a relationship where you're both afraid to talk? Because when you could talk to your friends about these things and not your partner, you're building intimacy and communication skills with your friends. You're creating solutions with your friends, but you're not actually addressing the most important person in the matter, which is your partner. And if you don't feel comfortable talking with him, that's an immediate sign that there's an issue. Number 3, downplays and discourages your success. Maybe you make more money than him, or you've got a string of successes while your partner isn't having as much luck. Is he happy for you? Does he encourage and support your success, or does he cut you down? If you find yourself trying to downplay your accomplishment or something that happened that you're proud of, that's an immediate sign that there's an issue. A subtle red flag is if he never wants to talk about your greatest strengths or your wins. If he's not interested in your job or your hobbies, that's a good sign that he's just not the encouraging partner that you deserve. You shouldn't have to choose between your success and your relationship. What would it look like if you had a guy who was supportive and who viewed you as a teammate, and every time you did well, he viewed that as a win for both of you? Do you want to be afraid to shine, to make more money, to reach your potential, to self-actualize in your personal development, personally and professionally? Obviously not. You deserve a man who is constantly supporting you on your strengths. Someone who wants you to succeed, because the more that you win, the more that we win. It's a teammate mentality. And that requires finding a guy who's willing to lower his own ego in order to raise the group as a whole. And if you find your partner being more self-serving and he doesn't want to devote time to supporting you, then you need to ask yourself, is this the relationship that you really want? Because I know you want and deserve a man who's going to support you and work towards a healthy relationship. So if you find yourself in a situation where your man is leaving you feeling worse than before, or if you don't feel comfortable talking with him about difficult things, or if he's just not supporting you when you're winning, these are all instant signs that there is a toxic relationship that needs to be addressed, and there needs to be changes made immediately. But maybe you're struggling to maybe even find a quality guy who you want to commit to. Regardless of whether you're meeting men who won't commit or you're not meeting guys at all, I am here to help you. And I have a coaching program that is designed to help you meet and attract commitment-minded, quality men quickly and easily without wasting time with the wrong guys. So if you're interested in hearing more, I made a short training video, just filmed it, click the link below, and I'll see you over there. Be well.